Yeah, hi, this is Mallikarjun from AMSP Obality Public School, Jubilee Hills, Hyderabad. Now I would like to show the process of online quiz creation process by using Google Forms in Google Classroom. So open the URL classroom.google.com. Log on to your account. Click on your respective class. Go to classwork. Click on create and click on create quiz assignment. So provide the title, computer science internal assessment. We can provide some instructions here. So select the number of points maximum. So here I'm creating it for 10 marks, 10 points. So if you want, you can select the due date or the last date for submission, otherwise not required. Select which topic it belongs to. So I'm giving the topic name as computers. Enable this grade importing option. Click on blank quiz. So in blank quiz, provide the title, school name, so in form description you can provide address, and if you want we can provide our website URL. So here also you can rename it as by default it is blank quiz is there, we can make it as computer science assessment. So now I'm adding one more section here. So you can click on here, add title and description. So here I'm providing subject name, so if you want you can provide the subject code. So I don't want any description here, so we can deactivate the description here. And I'm adding one more section. You can provide some guidelines for the students. So here also I don't want to provide any description, so I'm deactivating the description here. So first school name is there, address, website we are giving, and subject name we are giving, and after that we are providing all questions are compulsory. If you want you can add one more instruction also there. So now I'm going to how to create a questions here, how to add questions here. So I'm giving the first question. name the screen that recognizes touch input, and I'm making it as a multiple choice question. So select multiple choice and provide the answer in the first option, recognition screen. Next add one more option. Next add the third option. Next add the fourth option. So after providing all the four options, click on answer key, select the correct answer and provide how many points will be there for this particular question. So I'm making it as 1 point, 2 points for this particular question, and click on done. So in the same way we can add one more question. So I'm adding second question here. Computer monitor is also known as, and I'm giving the options DVC, UVD, VDU, CCTV. So after giving all the four options, click on answer key, select the right answer and provide how many points will be there for this particular question. So I'm giving it as 2 points and click on done. So still now we have given 2 questions. I'm adding one more question. Arrange the units of memory TB, KB, GB, MB in ascending order. So here also I am selecting it as multiple choice question. So I'm giving it as first option TB greater than MB greater than GB greater than KB, first option. Next second option MB greater than GB greater than TB greater than KB. So now I'm giving the fourth option TB greater than GB greater than MB greater than KB, and I'm giving the last option as none. Scroll down and here also you can provide answer key for this particular question. Select the right answer and we need to specify how many number of points we are going to assign for this particular question. Click on done. So next we are moving to the next question, one more question. This is fourth one. Which one of these stores more data than a DVD? So I'm giving the first option here CD-ROM. Next second option floppy. Third option Blu-ray disc. Next fourth option red ray disc. So after giving all the four options, click on answer key, select the right answer and provide the number of points for this particular question and click on done. So we have completed successfully fourth question and now we are moving to the last question. So click on add. So now provide the last question. The printed output from a computer is called as. So give the first option copy. Second option, soft copy. Third option, hard copy. Fourth option, paper. So after providing all the four options, click on answer key, select the right answer and specify the number of points for this question and click on done. So now we have given all the four questions here. You can see here school name is there, address, our website URL, which subject, and you can give general instructions, all the four questions, and for every question we are giving four options, and for each question we have given the answer, right answer, by specifying the number of points for this particular question. So next, after that, this is here nothing but customized theme. You can select different themes. What are the different colors? If you want, you can select whatever the theme you want, you can select. Next, this is nothing. Next one is nothing but a preview. So whatever the generation you have done, you can just click on this preview button and you can see how it will appear for a student. So our school name is there. So here road number. So here amspurpage.org is going to a new line. So what we can do is we can reduce the gap between the address so that both will come on the same line. So I am reducing the space. It will automatically save here. Now you can come here and refresh your particular screen. So this is our school name, address, website. You can see the subject, and I am giving general instructions. All questions are compulsory, and you can see the question. First question, name the screen that recognizes touch input. 2 points I have given. 4 options. Computer monitor is also known as a question with 4 options, 2 points. So for every question, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total 5 questions are there, and each question is having 4 options, and we are giving 2 points for each and every question. So this is the process. So how to create your online quiz assessment by using Google Forms in Google Classroom. So once the preview is completed, so then we can go to the settings. In settings, under general, so click on collect email address. So what it will do is from which account student is doing this online quiz, so we will get that particular email ID, and by default you can it will be selected here, restrict to users in AMS Puberty Public School, means here only our school students can write this online assessment, outsiders they can't write. Means if they are logging to their personal accounts, email accounts, they are not able to write this online quiz. Only if they are logging to their school accounts, they can write their exam. And here you can select the checkbox, limit to 1 response. Once the response is submitted, then it's not possible for them to submit one more response. So we are restricting the submission to only one time. So under general, what we are doing here, we are selecting collect email address. Then we are by default it will be active, restrict you to users in AMS Puberty Public School, and limit to 1 response only. Next, go to presentation. In presentation, you can select show progress bar, and you can select shuffle question order. So what it will automatically shuffle those questions, and this progress bar will show you that if you are having 4 to 5 sections, it will tell you that first section, and after that it is moving to the section, like that it will show the progress. If there is only one section, and it will tell you that page 1 of 1, like that, it's nothing but a page number. So next, go to quizzes. In quiz, by default make this a quiz, will be active. So immediately after submission, the results will be the grades will be released, and by default you can see here they can see their missed questions, they can see their correct answers, and they can select their point values. All these, the respondent can see all these things, and finally click on save button. So once this process is completed, so now close this quiz creation process. So in responses, we don't need to do anything. After that, we can see these responses, how we will get once the student submitted, then we can see these responses. Okay, so now I am closing this one. So quiz assignment process is completed. So in this blank quiz, what we have done, so this blank quiz we have already created now. So total 10 points you can see here, and everything is done. So if you want, once again just click on this blank quiz, and you can refresh and you can go through that whatever we have created still now. So this is the overview. So now everything is perfect. So now here computer science internal assessment, and all questions are compulsory. Now what I am doing is I am clicking on assign button. Once you click on assign button, then this assignment will reach to the students. Otherwise what we can do is we can schedule the we can specify the due date Okay, so just now what I'm doing is I'm clicking on assign. So otherwise here even we can schedule the timings here. Click on this schedule, so you can select at which time this assignment should reach the student. So for example, tomorrow I want to reach this assignment by May 4th or May 5th at 8 a.m. like that. So whatever the timings you are giving, based upon the timings, so this assignment will automatically reaches the student. So here now I am not scheduling anything. Click on cancel. So just click on assign. So once you click on assign, then you can see here computer science internal assessment is already shared to all the students. So here we can see how many number of students are there. 2 students are there, online student, and 1 more student is there. So in classwork you can see this is the computer science internal assessment, and in stream also you can see here a teacher has posted a new assignment, computer science internal assessment. So this is how to create online quiz assessment by using Google Forms in Google Classroom. So now as a teacher you have created this one. Now I am logging out from the teacher account. So now we will see as a student we will log on to the account and we will see how the student will answer these questions. So I am logging to another account, student account. Provide username, provide the password. So this is how students can answer their questions. Students can log on to their accounts, Google Classroom account. So they can click on their respective classes. So they can see this assignment here. They can click on their assignment, new assignment. So click on this attachment, Google form. So now as a student we are answering, and you can see here this answering is done by using the email ID 150134@amspurpose.org. So what we are doing is we are recording the email ID from which email ID the student is going to answer the assessment. So you can see here school name and everything. So subject name is computer science. You can see all questions are compulsory. So now complete paper questions, all the 5 questions they can see here. So now I am going to answer these questions. For example, which one of these stores more data than a DVD? So I am selecting here Blu-ray disc. Name the screen that recognizes touch input. We'll call it as a touch screen. So next I'm moving to the next one. The printed output from a computer is called, we'll call it as a hard copy. Arrange the units. All these are the measuring units of memory. So first one will be they are asking for ascending order. So first one will be the KB. So here I am selecting the answer. So computer monitor is also known as visual display unit. After selecting your required answers, you can click on submit button. You can see here page 1 of 1 and click on submit. So once the submission is completed, you can click on view score. So score will be calculated automatically based upon the points, and a student can see here which question is correct and which answer is wrong. You can see the options here. So here we have given a wrong option, so that's why 2 marks it's reducing. Correct answer is this third option. So first one will be the kilobyte, after that megabyte, gigabyte and terabyte. So this is how student can submit their response and he can see the score itself immediately. So once the exam is completed, student can close their account and they can log out. from their accounts. So now student has successfully completed their exam. Now again I'm logging as a teacher, and we will see a score of this particular student. So I'm logging to the teacher account now. So as a teacher, you can see your respective class inside the classroom. So you can click on your respective class. So just now one student has written that exam. So you can go to grade section. Only 2 students are there in this particular class. You can see here our subject name is computer science. 2 students are there. One student has attended the exam and the next other student has not attended the exam. So what I'm doing is I'm clicking on my subject name, computer science internal assessment, and after that click on import grades. Means once the assessment is completed, when you click on import grades, then the grades will be downloaded from the Google server to your classroom account. So click on import. It is importing all the grades. So once the importing is completed, then immediately you can see the result. So one student attended the Ikshasri, has attended the exam, and 8 marks out of 10. So this is like this we can view the marks of the particular students. We can see all the students. So now if you want, we'll see once again one more student is there here. So how the student will attempt this exam, once again I'll show it to you. For the second student, you can see here there are no grades and nothing will be there because the student has not written that exam. So now again once again I'm showing you how the student will write the exam, online assessment. So I'm logging to the school and the student account. So for the second student, I am showing you the demo how the student is going to attend the exam. So once the student logins to their school account, classroom, Google Classroom, they can see their respective class. So here I'm as a 12th computer science, I'm logging to that account as a student. So you can see here, student can see the new assignment posted by the teacher. So click on that assignment. So next click on the Google form. So here also for the second student you can see the same thing, but the questions will change, the order will be changed. So you can select the answers. So which one of these stores more data? I'm selecting Blu-ray, visual display unit. So these questions will change randomly, touch screen. So arranging all the units in a memory and click on submit. So now for the second student, when he click on view score, he can see the score, and the score is 10 out of 10. He can see which question, what is the answer. If any mistake is there, he can see the wrong answer also. So this is how the second student has also completed the exam successfully. Once the exam is completed, they can click on logout. In future, once the exam is completed, at any time the student can view their answers, questions, and how much score he has got. So now as a teacher, again at any time, once the student has completed the exam, you can log on to your account and you can see now we'll see whether the second student marks has been reflected in the grade section or not. So click on your respective class, go to grades, and you can see here second student marks are not reflected. So click on your subject name and click on import grades. Click on import. So when you click on import, these grades will be downloaded to your classroom account. So now you can see here automatically the second student has also written the exam and he has got 10 out of 10. So like these students, once the question paper is created, online quiz assessment is created, student will answer and automatically the result will be reflected in our accounts. You can see the student names here. So this is how the students will attend the exam. And one more feature I will tell you here. So once the assessment is completed, now if you want to make any changes here in this thing, just click on this one and click on edit. So when you click on edit, if you want, you can make some little bit change in your title, or if you want to add some instructions, you can add some instructions. If you want to make any change here in the points or topic or something, you can make those changes and click on save. In the same way, if you want to make any change in Google online assessment quiz form, go to classwork. So in classwork you can see your assessments. So click here and click on edit. So when you click on edit, so you'll get this form. Same thing, two ways are there. From stream also you can go here, otherwise from classroom also you can come here. So when you click on Google form, so as a teacher we can see here what's the screen and everything. So if you want to make any change for this form, on the bottom you can see here edit this form. So you can click on edit this form, and you will get the, when you click on this edit this form, you'll get the original source code. So here for everything, when you are adding the questions, you can see here required option is there. So when you click on require, when you enable this required, the meaning is you are making this question as a compulsory, it's mandatory. The question should be, so every student should come, must and should answer this question. So I am enabling now required now option, so that if any student tries to not to answer this particular question, so immediately it will ask you that you need to answer this particular question because it's a compulsory, it's we are making it as a mandatory. So you can make the required changes, and automatically whatever the changes you are doing, these changes will be saved automatically. So here after giving the subject description is there. So if you don't want this description, we can disable these descriptions. So if you want, you can add one more title and descriptions. So if you want, you can add an image also. We can show some images, we can give some animation videos also, we can link from YouTube. So like this we can add different sections, and finally automatically these changes will be reflected. And you can see here responses. When you click on responses, so you'll get this information. In responses you can see under summary, so total average, 2 students they have written, and you can see here what is the email ID and what is the score, at what date the score has been released, which subject. So all the questions are compulsory, name of the screen that recognizes. So like that we will get the detailed analysis of each and every student, how they are answering. So which question most of the students are writing the correct answer, or which question most of the students are writing the wrong answer. So we will see here everything one by one, and we'll get some analysis here. You can see this is an individual analysis for each and every student also, we can see here, and everything we can check it out. So this is how to, so once these changes are done, then changes will be saved automatically. So next I am saving these final changes, so we can make the change, and the changes will be reflected to all the students. So this is how to create online quiz assessment by using Google Forms in Google Classroom. I think all of you understand this process. Thank you.